Yo guys, I actually started a new Twitter page account, so if you haven't noticed and if you want to see of it, just link in the description. I just posted my new outro in there, so if you want to check it out, link in the description. You know, people think that the only reaction videos I do on is on only one channel, which is not true. That's why I'm gonna react to some other videos instead. If you guys can hear me, I'm your host, Danny. So let's react to some other videos.
Soccer games. You know, they kind of remind me of pants. They all look the same with slightly different shades of paint, but here's the big difference. No one actually likes wearing these because they're tight and uncomfortable, but society shames you if you're not wearing them, so kind of just have to suck it up and get used to it. But there is one exception to the rule. And that is this little gem. Let's get into why Super Mario Strikers is mind-blowing.
Yeah, to be fair, I never played Super Mario Strikers before. Not once. I heard of it. I heard of Strikers Charge, but not much of the original. And to be fair, I'm not one of those fanboys who are interested in football. Yeah, in UK we call it football instead of soccer.
3, 2, 1. The freaking disc is a soccer ball. I love these super edgy menu sound effects. Nintendo! Alright, 1, it's not Mario talking, and 2, I miss when game characters would say the company names out loud. There's something charming about that. This is the greatest and most visually pleasing intro I've seen on the GameCube, and it's for a sports game. Also, Wario's a thick boy. He's shaking that thing like no one's business. Could we go back to this box art? I mean, look at how gorgeous this hand-drawn picture is. I wish Nintendo did this more. Did you know this is the only Mario GameCube game to support 16:9? Me neither, till I fiddle with the options. I love how everyone looks pissed off while Wario's just cracking a meaty grin. It's nice that there's less players on the field. It makes playing a lot less convoluted. Super strikes are so satisfying to pull off. You have to try to hit within the green or yellow markers, and then you get this amazing cutscene with your main character and score double points if it goes in the net. The sound quality is superb. You can hear very subtly the characters breathing hard as they're running around the field. In true Mario fashion, you can use items while playing. Things like bananas, green shells, and bombs really spruce up the game.
Similar to Mario Kart if you ask me.
Even the chain chomp makes an appearance as an item. DK's talents can slip up even the best players. Ah ha 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 ha, I see what they did there. Nice pun. Waluigi points out his Waluini. Sorry if you're not the fan of that kind of thing, but I think everyone actually is. Can we just point out how nice all the soccer outfits look on everyone? It's a small detail, but it makes the overall package much more special. Peach has gone from some helpless princess in a castle to the sassiest and cutest woman on a soccer field. I love that this game gives personality to all these characters. Bowser sometimes just shows up to breathe some fire and leaves, and that's it. Yep, he just wants to say hi. Why does nobody talk about how you unlock a random robot guy called Super Team? There's something funny about not using like Rob or something. No, it's just Super Team. And Super Team's intro is literally getting possessed by lightning like the Exorcist. That is epic. Only Wario could belly flop a soccer ball with such brutal force. So with all that said, Super Mario Strikers is a pretty great game. But this is nothing compared to its sequel.
That's right. Let's get into why Mario Strikers Charged is mind-blowing. In 3, 2, 1.
The soccer ball is made out of metal. This game is not playing around. The animated intro is just as intense as the first game, if not even more so. Fortnite Battle Bus? No. How about Mario's airship? Yeah, that is way cooler to jump off than some
Totally agree.
dumb bus. We got some boppin' new characters to play as, like Bowser, Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, and Petey Piranha? I mean, sure, why not? And on top of that, you can play as multiple sidekick characters too, which all have different stats. Just look at this home and away screen. Next Level Games went out of their way to include these awesome holograms of Mario and Peach. That is so much work for something that's so minuscule. Not only are there loads of new stadiums, but they even brought back all the classic ones from the GameCube game. We haven't even played anything yet, and Strikers Charged is already a work of art. You thought Super Strikes were cool in the first game? Look at this. Let me just remind you that this is a soccer game. A soccer game! The gameplay is very fluid. Controlling the ball and moving it around feels seamless. I just realized that Waluigi makes an Ahego face. I think that's disturbing? I don't know. Okay, these Mega Strikes are seriously awesome. We've got to go through more. Peach becomes a goddess, DK does this insane monkey clap, Waluigi whips the ball, Wario sucks it up and explodes, Bowser straight up throws it, Bowser Jr. screams, and Petey Piranha is eaten by a plant, sent to the sky, and then comes out of the plant to spit the ball out. I never would have guessed the plant's way of celebrating a goal was to pull out the limbo stick. Listen carefully.
Pull out a limbo stick. That's the funniest thing I ever seen, you guys.
Yep, a car revs up after using a mushroom. That is stupid and clever. DK is so excited when he scores that he knocks out the cameraman. Dude, gotta chill out. And Waluigi still points at his Waluini. On Crystal Canyon Stadium, random lasers come in and zap players to dust. Because why not, right? Wario would be his own #1 fan. There is a stadium that's held in space. It makes me wish Rosalina was playable in this game too.
It makes me think of Final Destination in space.
So, Nintendo, when's the next Mario Strikers game? I mean, the last one was on the frickin' Wii, which was like 50 years ago. I mean, we keep getting, the same tennis and golf games for the past 5 or 6 years? I'm ready for a third Mario Strikers game. Oh, ow, oh!
Well, I guess that's it. I guess we now know what Super Mario Strikers is mind-blowing. Make sure you stay cool, my peeps. And check out my Twitter page.